We're in Georgetown now, in Penang Island. This is the Goddess of Mercy Temple, the Kuan Yin Temple, reputedly the oldest Chinese temple in Penang, built in about 1800. So just about to go and take a look. They're burning a lot of incense everywhere, as you can see. Lots of joss sticks going on. But last night I was going to show you this. They were also burning these much larger ones as well, and they're much more decorative. There was even more decorative ones yesterday or last night when we got here and walking around for the first time. Inside the temple. Very colourful and decorative, and obviously all the Chinese lanterns. And then an open air centre. You can just about see some of the carvings on the roof there. That's the old temple. So just outside the main temple, we've got the outside spaces. I wasn't expecting a whole courtyard, like a garden in here. Lovely. Goes on and on and on. It's not just a street side temple. So this is the Sri Maha Marian Temple. It's the oldest Buddhist temple in, Hindi temple in Georgetown, built from about 1790. Let's go and have a look inside. So this is inside that Hindu temple. Not allowed to take photographs beyond this point, or video, so we won't. The danger of being templed out already. We've only been 10 minutes and we've already done number 3. The Hanjiang Temple, built in 1870. So go inside. You don't have to take your shoes off in the Chinese ones, just the Hindu ones. There's a little map that we've got. Claim to fame on this one is that it's the first one to use fibre optics and LEDs for all the lights. So it's up with the modern times. It's like a middle chamber in here, and they all have these big stepovers. And this is the end chamber. Amazing decoration up, and the woodwork. Very beautiful. To make a hat trick of religions, so we've got the mosque. This is 1803 mosque, built by Captain Calling, named after him. Don't know, it doesn't say it's the oldest mosque in Georgetown, but it must be one of them. Shannon, all about temples, just walking down here. There's sort of lovely old buildings and architecture and quiet streets down here. It's nice walking around here. Much prefer it to Kuala Lumpur. More character and everything's a bit more compact. So we're in front of the Yap Temple now. Chinese clan house. Very pretty and decorative. You can go in and explore. So this is inside the temple. Very much more of a gold theme in here. amazingly ornate. All the carving. Get a bit of close-up detail. There you go. Bet you enjoyed that. Just walking down Cannon Street, named after a cannon being shot in the 1900s. And then we got another early 19th century mosque with a minaret in the Egyptian style in front. And then got to avoid the cars. And then down this road we should have one of the best Chinese temples
just opposite the Heritage Capital.
Outside of China. We weren't able to get into the Ku Clan house, all sharp, so this is the Chu Jetty. That's the next highlight. So I think all the clans had their own little jetties or ports to ship stuff in and out of this place. And this is one of the better preserved ones that still hadn't been developed too much. And here we are down at the sea. Lots of little touristy shops on here at the moment, but I don't know whether that's not that original, but little stilts going into the sea here. And those ships coming in, and you can see there's a few of them, similar sort of ones in the distance there. At the end of the jetty there's a little small temple with a few offerings, quite basic. But yeah, this is the Penang harbour. Off in the distance there, you might be able to see the bridge. So we came across by the ferry. There's also a road bridge connecting this island with mainland Malaysia. And that's Butterworth Port, where the train came in yesterday for us. As you can tell, it's a lovely day. Very hot walking around. Must be 30 something degrees. But not complaining too much. So we've come down to the Esplanade part of the town now, and this is Queen Victoria's Memorial Tower, built in 1902. There we are for Diamond Jubilee. And in front of us is the old remains of the original fort. So this is called the Cornwallis Fort. They go into Cornwallis Fort, Fort Cornwallis, and once you're inside there's a big courtyard and then there's some cannons, some old cannons. It's made of brick now. Originally it was here in 1786 was the first time. It was a wooden structure then, and the brick one followed sort of 20 years after. There's a bit of an amphitheatre there. This is all old British cannon, I guess, back from the 18th century. If you come in a couple of years' time, each of these little storerooms will have a theme. So like the growing pains of the British East India Company, and then consolidation, the early era of Penang, and then how it changed. But rooms are empty at the moment, other than us. There's still quite a bit of work being done on the fort. We can only get to half of it. It's nice that they're actually investing in a bit of their history. That's Sir Thomas Light, the original founder of Penang, or for the British anyway. And it must have been not too bad living back in the 1800s here. They got a little bar, Carlsberg bar, tables out. So it wasn't too hard a life, I don't expect, a couple hundred years ago. As a side note, they've also got a strange drink over here called Connors with a very British flag on it. Never seen it in Britain. Had one can over here. It's alright. It's not the best. It's strange how they think it's British. Different cannons still up here, firing out over the sea. You see that? Keeping the town and the new city safe from the Dutch and the French. So the grass in front of me is now called the Esplanade, but it used to be the cricket pitch. And then they've got a city hall here, and then the yellowy building in front is a town hall. So they're a lucky place to have both a city and a town hall.
Hello! Here we are at our first sort of beachy location, I think, in Malaysia. And yeah, we're at Moonlight Bay, just come out. We've hired bikes again, which, touch wood, all is going well. Really enjoying it. And now I'll give you a better view rather than us. So this is it. Ignore the oil can that I can see over to the left. Not the prettiest. Yeah. But yeah, so today we're just touring a few beaches on the bikes. Lovely way to get around the islands. And again, really lucky with the weather. Beach 2 is looking a lot nicer.
This is a much better beach.
Yeah. Check that out, guys, and there's a bit of life on it. Very nice. Nice little cafe up the top there.
That's very nice here, isn't it?
Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. This is 10 minutes up the road from where we were, and look at the difference. Unbelievable. Just arrived at a little tropical park. This is our third stop of the day.
Not including breakfast.
Not including breakfast, yeah. We did stop and have a lovely roti for breakfast. Egg and onion. Very nice too.
Nope.
And it's not too hot today. It's a real pleasant breeze for sure. But yeah, lovely little family spot.
Sort of man-made pools from the river water.
Yeah.
Look, there's sort of concrete,
Yeah,
various concrete swimming pools and waterfalls. Nice
Yeah.
clear water.
it is.
And yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, lovely.
Not sure what the Chinese signs mean, but it might say something like "lovely view ahead." Up in the hills of Penang, so we're about halfway around the island. And we've just cycled or motorcycled through the forest bit over there, through there, and it was lovely. Winding our way up the hill, and yeah, got the. There's our bikes. I've got a Yamaha today. That's the first time. Normally it's a Honda. Jan's on a Honda, but they ride all right. The helmets aren't the best, but the bikes are slightly better than Indonesian ones, and about the same price, but a bit more. We had to knock them down to £6 each. So in Indonesia it was nearer £4 or £5.
We've got to barter all the time in these countries.
You certainly do.
We have to pay tourist tax, so we have to barter a little bit as well.
We've come to our last stop of the day on our scooters. So that's the first bridge going across the Straits of Penang. That's Georgetown Island in front of us. And then on the waterfront there you can see the second bridge there in the distance. Yeah, they got lots of hotels, well, some already built, and then there's another big construction site down the end for a Marriott hotel. So a lot of development here. And not of Georgetown Island by the looks of it. Can't see any properties on that at all.
With the weather, it's not real.
Yeah.
We really have, count our blessings, and I'm going to do a big shout out to Barney for navigating his way around
We think we've done a motorway as well.
the countries that we've been to so far. He's bloody amazing on the scooter, and I'm dead proud that my scooter skills, my confidence is building every time I get on there. Never ever dreamt that I would be riding a scooter across Indonesia and Malaysia when I was 60, that's for sure. So again, Salisbury Bikes, thank you, and Christopher for really encouraging me. I'm not going to say making me, encouraging me to do it. Chuffed to bits, because it's the best way to see these fabulous places. It truly is. Yeah, it's great. Hello, here we are. I'm having a little rest from rowing because Barney's on rowing duty. Woo, it's a big wave. Whilst I'm doing a little bit of filming. We are in Penang. We've got a boat going by us. Woo!
Don't get too much weight from him.
And yeah, absolutely beautiful. We're having a bit of playtime today. We have come from over that direction somewhere. Got one of the local buses. So anyway, I'm going to switch you off. We'll put you back on again in a minute. You can just have a last look at our little views. Monkeys all going over the bridge just to the left of the camera. Beautiful. Yesterday, this is where we cycled yesterday, guys, all along this the road to the left of us, and we went all around the island, did a full loop. It was really good fun, beautiful scenery, and if you're out this neck of the woods in Penang at Georgetown, definitely recommend hiring a couple of bikes. Got Barney rowing, it's not doing too bad a job, and those are the views that we saw from the bikes yesterday. Bloody beautiful.
Rundown hotel, right?
Yeah, it's a shame. There is quite a few run-down buildings, but I don't know. You are a bit far out from anywhere here if you're not driving. So maybe that's why these hotels haven't made it, or just the age of them maybe. Who knows? Me and Barney keep putting the world to rights and what they should do, but there he is, hard at work. It's quite nice being on camera duty for a change. Oops, we're going off to the right, Barn. Yeah. And hoping that we don't fall out of the kayak because we've got everything in our bag in front of us.
Last time we were in a boat, we sank it.
And I put my wet bag in such a safe place, couldn't find it before the trip.